Senate President Akpabio's wife sues Senator Natasha for 250 billion naira over alleged sexual harassment. My dear listeners, it is an interesting one. Today, I bring to your listening ears, good day from wherever you're listening from. Here is the wife of the Senate President, um, has sued Senator Natasha for 250 billion naira. Let's see how this goes in the full details. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Mrs. Unoma Godswill Akpabio, wife of the President of the Senate, has taken legal action against Kogi Central Senator Natasha Lakpoti Udwagan following allegations of sexual harassment against her husband. She filed fundamental right and defamation lawsuit at the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court, seeking 250 billion naira in general damages. Akpoti Udwagan had accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio of victimizing her in the Senate because she rejected his alleged sexual advances. She had claimed that Akpabio made multiple advances towards her, including in the presence of her husband. However, Mrs. Akpabio dismissed these allegations, stating that Natasha was lying and creating content for her personal gains. At a press conference, Mrs. Akpabio announced a legal action against the senator. The fundamental rights suit number Civil 814-2025, was filed under Section 34(1)(a) of the 1999 Constitution, as amended and Articles 4 and 5 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. She is seeking a court declaration that the allegations made by Natasha on the Senate floor on 28 February 2025 and during an interview with Arise News TV violated her fundamental right. Mrs. Akpabio is also requesting a perpetual injunction preventing Natasha from making further insightful, scandalous and spiteful statements that she claims have caused emotional and psychological distress to her and her children. Additionally, she seeks another awarding 250 billion naira in exemplary punitive, aggravated and general damages. In a separate defamation lawsuit, suit number Civil 816-2025, Mrs. Akpabio argues that Natasha's claims on national television damaged her family's reputation. She is requesting a declaration that the allegations were made without proof and have brought her family into disrepute and opprobrium. The lawsuit demands that Natasha issue a formal written retraction and an unconditional apology to be published in The Guardian and This Day newspapers. Furthermore, Mrs. Akpabio is seeking 1 billion naira in punitive and exemplary damages and a perpetual injunction, restraining Natasha from making any further defamatory statement against our family. The legal battle follows heated exchanges in the Senate and the media, with both parties standing by their respective claims. My dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, moving down to the comment section. The first comment here says, "Is this distraction necessary at all? Instead of these guys to concentrate on improving the lot of the needy masses that voted them into power." A comment too says, "I thought Senator Natasha is already in court on the said matters. Is Akpabio's wife empowered by law to file a separate suit, or she can apply to join the husband as co-defendant lawyers in the house? Please help us out." A comment too says, "This is the second allegation. The professor that rigged election result for him has been jailed while he is still in power, knowing too well that the election was rigged. He has to step aside for a moment After the investigation, the next reaction should be reverted. And the last comment I have here says, even this supposedly allowed Chambers is not spared of the wrath and sure of shame. Those who are searching for the people denigrating Nigeria should start from the judiciary and the National Assembly. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. And now moving down, kindly please ensure you do drop out the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.